Hello everybody in the New Skin Pharmanex family. My name is Mark and welcome to my home in Birkenhead, Auckland. Well, Easter is well and truly done and dusted, and I'm sure most of you overindulged in either chocolate or Easter buns, or if you're like me, probably in both. Now there's no secret we're going through pretty tough times at the moment, and although a lot of us know we need to lose some weight, I think it is more important to reprioritize the things that are the most important in our lives. And in my opinion, I believe your own mental and physical health are the most important things you need to focus on. We need to clear out all the negative energy, which is made up of negative thoughts and negative emotions. We also want more energy to do the things that we want to do when we want to do them. So yes, we do know we need to lose some weight, but I think there are other things that are more important. So over the next 12 minutes, I want to share my most favorite compound exercises that you can do in the privacy of your home whenever you want to do them that will have the following effects, and these are only some of them. Firstly, they'll spike your metabolic rate. In other words, they'll lift the number of calories that you burn every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day of the week. So you'll burn fat at a greater rate, more regularly, when you're at rest. They will also lift your endorphins. In other words, your body will produce a lot more endorphins, which are your feel-good hormones. They will also tone, strengthen, and tighten the muscles throughout your whole body. And the most important thing is it'll lift your confidence. So we're going to go through them now. I'm not taking you through the full workout. What I am doing, however, is I'm showing you the exercises, the individual exercises, giving you them a name and showing you the correct technique. Now, whether you're a basic, in other words, whether you're just starting off, whether you're an intermediate trainer, or whether you're an advanced trainer, you can do all these exercises, but you can change them subtly to make them harder or easier. And again, I'll show you those as well. So let's get into it. All right, the first thing is, a compound exercise is an exercise that uses all your muscles, or at least a large number of muscles, all at the same time. So the first exercise we're going to do is what I call a one-arm power clean. What you do here is you have your feet slightly wider than shoulder width, knees going directly over your feet, and it's a great idea to have a dumbbell. And find a dumbbell that you can comfortably do 20 reps with. All right, so we're going to grab the dumbbell and we're going to look straight ahead. So the idea is hand on your thigh, look straight ahead, squat down, and then blow. Breathe in on the way down, blow out. Breathe in, blow. Breathe in, blow. Breathe in. Just like that. If I turn sideways, you'll see my back is nice and straight. I'm looking straight ahead, I'm not looking down. I'm looking straight ahead, my back stays straight the whole movement. And the dumbbell is going straight up and down. So it's a nice center of gravity. So that's the first exercise. You can do any one of these exercises in any order you like. So I'm just going to go through the 10, just in the way I've done them, mix them all up, and I'll walk you through them as we go. But that is a wonderful exercise as a warm-up. Obviously, find a weight that's comfortable with you. Before you start lifting too heavy, get your technique right. Technique is really, really important. Now this one works your glutes, your thighs, very much cardiovascular, and also your shoulders. All right, the next exercise we're going to do is what's called a step up and a lunge. Now to make this easier, all you do is just do the lunge part. And you can step backwards, again looking straight ahead, knee down, and then back up. And go the next leg down, so your back knee is about 2 or 3 centimeters above the ground. Hold for a couple of seconds and then swap legs. Hold for a couple of seconds. Obviously, if you want to make it harder, hold on to a couple of dumbbells. Or if you want to make it harder again, do this exercise where you step up. So something very, very solid. So your thigh is about parallel to the floor. So that's the height it should be. The step up should be where your thigh is parallel. Step up, bring your knee up, then back down, and then lunge backwards. Then back up, knee up, back down, lunge backwards, and see my upper body stays straight the whole way through the movement, back and down. And again, do 10 to 15 on each side. So next one is box jumps. This is a fantastic exercise, but again, be very, very careful with this one. You want to have a very, very stable box that you're going to jump on, or a bench outside, and you stand fairly close to the bench. Practice on a low bench to start with, all right? And then all you do is you're going to get a lot of try and get maximum spring, and then you jump like that, and then back down. Have a break just to get your balance right, and then jump up, and then back down. Get yourself right. Just like that. That's a box jump. Now, again, if you want to make that harder, just get a slightly higher box. And again, 10, 15 to 20 of those. Absolutely fantastic exercise. It helps to reduce something called osteocalcin. It's a wonderful thing that actually helps you metabolize sugar and fat. So brilliant. Okay, next one, French squats. Again, you can do this various ways. You can do it just as a straight squat, hands in front, squat down, thighs parallel to the floor, blow out on the way up, breathe in, breathe in, again, back stays nice and straight. If you want to make it harder, you can either use dumbbells or a bar, or do it like this. This is called a French squat. Go all the way down, but only come up to there, so your legs are still very bent. Just to there, no higher than that. And nice and smooth. Breathe in on the way down. Okay, and you keep your legs bent the whole way, and do 15 to 20 of those. That really makes it burn. If you want to make it tougher again, you may want to hold on to a couple of dumbbells as you're doing it, just like this. Or you could even go down and then press if you really want to. So there's all sorts of variations you can do to make it harder. All right, next one is a power clean. Very much like the one-handed power clean we did before, but if you've got a barbell, you can do it with a barbell. So you hold on the barbell with a couple of weights, whatever you want to do, looking straight ahead again, keeps your back nice and straight, so your butt pokes out a little bit, back straight, go down, and up to here, flick it, and then press. Back down to here, down, blow. Down, up, blow. Just like that, all right? Fantastic exercise. And again, really gets your heart going, but it works your glutes, your thighs, your inner thighs, also works your shoulders, lifting up here and pressing it using your shoulders as well. So another wonderful exercise. Crossovers, here's an ab exercise. So I'm going to show you a couple of ab exercises here. And again, we can make all these harder. You lie flat on your back, elbows, or rather fingers, rather by your temples. I don't want to see anybody with your hands behind your heads, because this is not a pulling on your neck exercise. This is a straight ab exercise. So leg is out straight, tucked in, left elbow to right knee, and then just like that. Wonderful exercise, works your legs, but predominantly all through your core. Okay, another great ab exercise is the plank. I'll show you a couple of variations of this one. Most people, you'll see they'll do it from their elbows, and they'll just get up like that, and you can hold for a minute. And that's great. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can just take your elbows a bit further forward. And again, that puts a bit more stress on your core. Or you can get up in your hands and do it that way, and touch, and then touch like that, and touch like that. If you want to make it harder again, you bring your knees in. All right, this is all working your core. So it's very much up to you how you do it, but the core is, the plank is a wonderful, wonderful exercise. And you want to be looking to about a minute, minute and a half, even up to 2 minutes on that one. various ways. World record is 8 hours, 15 minutes, 15 seconds. I wouldn't suggest you try that. But anyway, great exercise. Now we're going to do the press-ups. This is a fantastic chest exercise. Also shoulders and triceps. Hands a little bit wider than shoulder width. If you're a man here, or if you're a strong woman, do it from your toes. If you want to do it from your knees, you're a bit not as strong. Breathe in on the way down, blow on the way up. Breathe in, or you do it this way. If you find it relatively easy, in other words you can get to 20 relatively easily, slow the downward motion down. Go down a lot slower. Using just as many muscles doing the negative as you are the positive. So make sure you do it both ways. What else? And the serpent, the last one. So this one's a brilliant back exercise, great for your shoulders, great for your arms. And you go all the way down, get your nose about 3 centimeters off the floor, and you keep it at that height the whole way through. It goes far forward as you can, and then press up. So you hold that position for a couple of seconds, go all the way back, all the way forward 3 centimeters above the ground, all the way up, hold for a couple of seconds, all the way back. This is a nice one to finish with, just like that. Okay, so there's my 10 exercises. The key thing with these is you can do them multiple ways. You can do them one after another, bang, 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 with no rest, or maybe 5 or 10 seconds rest. Or you can pick 4 of them, just pick 4, any 4, and you do them once, and then you go through and do them all again on the same day. The next day, get another 4 or 3, and you do it, those 3, and you do them 2 sets or 3 sets of each. So you mix it up the way you like, but I would suggest you want to be doing those about 5 times a week, and you can do them from home. You know, you can dress any way you want to dress. Use a dumbbell, use a couple of dumbbells. I know a couple of the guys I know at the moment are using batteries. So, but hey, I tell you what, the thing is that you're going to feel from this, you're going to spike your metabolism like you just will not believe. You'll get incredibly toned. Your whole body will firm up in no time at all. I'm doing a class at the moment, and a lot of people have been going to the gym, have been doing it with me for about 15 days so far, and they can't get over how much they've improved in a short time. But the biggest thing is going to raise your confidence. It's going to lift all those endorphins. You're going to feel better about yourself, feel more positive about the future, and you'll be a lot healthier. So fantastic. Keep up all the good work, New Skin Pharmanex family, and I hope you get stuck into those exercises. Anybody wants some tips on them at any time, please yell out. Take care.